In this installment, we're going to be going over the NBA bets for Monday, May 12th. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our Monday, May 12th NBA slate we got going on. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetChefD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 10,000 subscribers. This is the road to 20K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you're already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a much broader audience. All right, so I've been going for the last couple of days, and I posted for you guys on YouTube here. If you didn't see it, I said it right here 2 days ago. Next couple of days there will be no videos. I just had my first child. Daily videos will pick up at the beginning of the week, and we're back with it on a Monday. Had my first baby boy. Beautiful and emotional moment. I'm so proud right now. But the key was for you guys in the Patreon while I was gone. While I was gone, we went on an absolute tear. I'm going to show you all the tickets. For the last 4 or 5 days, we've been destroying it here. This was last night for Sunday. We had the Pacers on the money line. This was the community parlay, Thunder and Pacers plus 10.5 to get you a plus 100. We had Pacers with the plus 5.5. And then the next day before that, on a Sunday, Warriors covered the 5.5. We had the Celtics minus 5.5. I had Celtics minus 9.5. We could have pushed it all the way to 20. Minus 6.5. That was a closing number. We cashed in on that one as well. The day before that one, so we're talking about what, Friday now? Nuggets came through on the money line plus 198. We had Nuggets again plus 235 at that number. Great value there. We had the Cavs to cover against the Pacers in the blowout game. Cavs to cover. This was my number one play, my top play. If you were locked in on the Patreon, put 150 on that to match the line on that one. And then the day before that, so we're talking about what, last Thursday, Thunder covered the 10, beating the Nuggets. They blew them out. We had Thunder covering 10 again. And we had a same game parlay, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns, 20 points and 10 rebounds, 15 for $100 plus 570 with the boost. So absolutely phenomenal night. And we had Knicks on the money line in that game as well, plus another boost. That's with just to make it close there. We had the plus 12.5 on that one. So we've been absolutely destroying it on the Patreon. Get locked in right now to the group and community. Click on that description down below, and you're going to get these winning plays for the NBA playoffs. We are red hot right now. First game up for Monday, we have the New York Knicks going up against the Boston Celtics. 3 versus 2 here, and the Knicks are at home, currently with the lead 2-1. Looking at the current odds, Celtics minus 250 on the money line with the comeback out of Knicks at a plus 200. Point spread at a minus 6.5. Total points at 208.5. Public bet percentage here, 59% of the bets, 57% of the money on the Celtics here, very solidly. For the point spread, even more here. They're pouring in for the Celtics, 65% of the bets, 72% of the money all over the Celtics to cover the 6.5. And for the total points, 82% of the bets, 83% of the money towards the over 208.5. Okay, looking at the injury report here for both of these teams, they're pretty healthy here. Celtics, Sam Hauser's a game time decision. He missed the last couple games, and in New York Knicks, no injuries at all. All right, so what we saw in that game number 3 here is what we expected. 115 to 93. That was a bounce back spot. That was a must-win game from the Boston Celtics, and they finally knocked down their threes. That's what's been killing them in the first 2 games, and they showed up in New York at Madison Square Garden and knocked those threes down yet again. Now, when it comes to playoff series, threes are very, very they're very hot and cold. Okay, some teams can get on a run and a roll. Some teams can have a one good night. So we'll see what happens and what adjustments are made on game number 4 here. But this current line at the total right now, I like the over 208.5. Okay, the first game was 212. That went over. Then they adjusted to 211. Then they adjusted to 209. So this is the lowest we've seen so far of this series at 208. And the last 2 games have gone under. Game 3 went under. Game 2 went under. And I think we get back to more competitive, back and forth type environment. No blowouts here. And I like a close game here. So give me the back and forth type of over 208.5. I definitely like the over in this game number 4, similar to what we've seen in game 1 between these two teams. And then for the total of here, the 6.5. Publix all over the Celtics in this one. Like I said, I think this is going to be a closely contested game. Adjustments will be made for game 4. Give me the Knicks plus 6.5 here at home in the Garden to play a little bit better than what they did in game number 3. Last but not least here, we have the Golden State Warriors going against the Minnesota Timberwolves here in game number 4, 7 versus 6 seed here. Right now, they are down in the series 2-1 towards Minnesota, and this is game 4 in Golden State. Looking at the odds, the Warriors are underdogs here. There's minus 220 on the Timberwolves with the comeback of the Warriors at a plus 180. Point spread at a 5.5 and total points at 199.5. Public bet percentage here, 55% of the bets, 57% of the money here on the Golden State Warriors. For the money line, for the point spread, it is opposite, 52% of the bets, 60% of the money on the minus 5.5 here for the point spread. Total points, 88% of the bets, 94% of the money towards the over 199.5 for the total. Looking at the injury report here, obviously the main injury will be Steph Curry. All right, Timberwolves are totally healthy. Steph Curry is still out, and as you can see right here, Warriors are looking at game 6 as the earliest timetable there and potential window for Stephen Curry to come back. So you really need to win one game here to hold out and keep that game 6 really alive. Obviously, they don't want to go down 4. Well, they want to go down 3-1 and then go back into Minnesota. So this is pretty much a must-win game. What we saw in game number 3 was a very good and valiant effort from Jimmy Butler and Jonathan Kuminga. Other guys like Brandon Podds did not step up. And it was just some crucial defensive miscues here against Julius Randle and against Anthony Edwards. They could not stop that tandem, and it just came down to the wire. And at the end, yet again, for the second series here, the Minnesota Timberwolves made big plays in the clutch moments in the last 3 minutes of a game. All right, so that's been the story for the Timberwolves right now in this postseason. They did it against the Lakers, and now they're doing it against the Golden State Warriors here. Do we see a bounce back performance here from the Warriors? Obviously, they have the defense to do so. They got the bodies to do so as well. This is not a short bench here. They can definitely go 10 deep and give different options and different looks here defensively going up against the Timberwolves. So they're going to have to gang rebound here and deal with Rudy Gobert as well. And try to get him into foul trouble. That's going to be a main key here for game 4. But in this one here, I'm going to be leaning towards the underdogs, man. I like the plus 5.5. I like the grit and the grind we saw from the Warriors in game number 3. I think if we have a better outcome from Buddy Hield or Brandon Podds, this team is pretty deep, despite the fact they're missing Steph Curry here, and they play solid defense. If Draymond doesn't get fouled out of the game in the last 6 minutes, that was a key factor as well. This could be a different story here. All right, so give me the Warriors here plus 5.5, game 4 in a must-win situation, and for the total, all the way at 199.5. I'm gonna go under the total. We're gonna go against the grain here, and I think this is gonna be a very sloppy, grit, grimy type of game here in game number 4, and that's the way the Warriors are gonna have to do, make it here for them to eke out a win here and get a W and live on to see the next day, so you can get to game 6, so they can get Steph Curry back, and now all options are on the table if that happens. Okay, so Warriors plus 5.5, and give me the under 199.5. That's going to be our breakdown for the Monday slate. Let me know in that comment section down below. If you disagree or agree, we could definitely debate about that down below. Also, in the description section, you need to get signed up in the Patreon. You saw at the beginning of the video, we totally destroyed it, even on Sunday night as well. We're going to keep it rolling all the way through. Also, sign up for the futures in the Patreon as well. I already posted 2 futures already. I posted the World Series future. I posted the Eastern Conference Championship winner future as well. Get locked in so you get access to that. Everything is down below in the description section. Guys, don't make sure you come back to the video for our next installment. This is your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.